has all the details. Plus, find out what we have.
Welcome, everyone. It's the night we've all been waiting for. The college tournament finale is upon us. And for two teams, this marks the end of an incredible journey. And the energy is contagious here in the building. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We'll see the Wisconsin Badgers taking on the UConn Huskies.
Kevin, this is the night where we are going to see some intense basketball. High energy, lay it all out on the line for college hoops. Everything these young players have worked towards their entire life comes down to this exact moment.
And you can bet, Clark, that each and every player here tonight feels the importance of this game like no other in their lives, really. A big key in coming through in a big game like this is how well you can compose yourself. How do you handle the pressure of the big stage? We'll find out soon enough which of these teams has the ability to harness all of that raw energy and focus on getting the job done.
And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. We've got Kaminsky. Hawkins is out there with Hill. Then it's Decker, and it's Evans in at the 4 spot.
And with any championship game, you know that every player's going to have their heart racing for the first few minutes. That's just natural. That's adrenaline. They'll need to remain calm, though, and let the game come to them and kind of ease into it.
And one guy, guys, I'll keep an eye on in this one is Freak. He is the consummate leader for his team. He can come out strong and play his game while keeping his intensity level up. It'll be just what they need to claim the title. And one thing about UConn that has been true all throughout their rise as a power, they have always played solid defense. It's something the program really hammers home.
And the first shot of the night for him, missing. UConn with the ball. Martin. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. The drive by Hill. Stripped away. Pass to Keefe. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
That's his first personal foul.
Keefe hits them both. Well, Wisconsin has had a bit of a renaissance in their program of late, Clark. Last decade and a half have seen them put up some great seasons.
And you know, Kevin, the Badgers weren't really a major powerhouse in hoops until the turn of the century. But now, they're one of the most consistent teams in the country.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And the double clutch layup in that situation, that's just him playing to the crowd, guys.
The Huskies making a switch here. McGuire's checked in. Badgers shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And Badgers have been great since right around the millennium. Since about 1999, they have made the tournament every season. Guys, few schools can say that.
Here's Sims. Jennings passes to McGuire. The dish to Freak. Cannot hit. So the Badgers will take it the other way. Over in the corner, Conley fires the 3. Huskies with the rebound. Jennings with the ball. At the elbow, it's Freak. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. Here's Hill. Over in the corner, Conley. Lets the three fly, and so it looks like the Badgers will retain possession here.
Substitution.
They set the pick. And Fisher kicks to Walker. The Badgers working the ball around now. There. And the Badgers with some changes. The Huskies on offense. Shaw in at small forward. And it's Howard in at the 4. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Shaw's got the lead up to 2 now for the Huskies.
And as we see Freak and his team go for the title here, he is trying to repeat what he did just a year ago. He was able to lead his high school to the PSAL championship.
Well, Greg, he was a 4-time All-American selection in high school and a unanimous one at that. He's won state titles before, but this is
a different time back then, but a title nevertheless.
And he makes the first but misses the second. The Huskies on offense. Shaw in at the 3. And it's Splitter in at the 5 down low.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Here's Decker. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And for the Badgers, Hawkins is out there with Payton. Then it's Decker. Then it's Kaminsky. And it's Evans in at the 4 slot. Here's Decker, rejected by Shaw. Keefe against Payton. Keefe missing. They've been trailing for a few minutes here.
But you know what? That could change right here.
Decker passes to Hawkins. They set the screen. Pass to Decker from deep, and he gets it to go.
And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
Too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other shot for shot, play for play. It has been impressive.
And here is Howard. Following Sam Decker's 3, down low. Here's Shaw. Plays it up and banks it in. Shaw's got 9 points.
You know, one of the big questions on everybody's mind in this game is whether or not Freak will stay on for another year or go pro. I mean, usually a player with his upside would be a lock to be a one and done, but he's giving serious thought to staying.
And Freak is a guy who clearly values the scholastic aspect of collegiate sports, so it makes sense for him to think about staying beyond this season. Still, with Freak's draft stock rising, this could be his final game as a collegiate player.
Hawkins kicks to Payton. There's the pick. Offensive rebound. Here's Evans. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the second half. Just one half of basketball left to determine this year's college basketball championship team. The big game is just about ready to get going for our second half of play. What a championship atmosphere we've got here tonight. We are just one half of basketball away from seeing college basketball history being made.
And in a championship game like this one, guys, you would have expected a close battle. I don't think either side is going to be able to run away and hide in this one.
And Greg, tight games like this are where legends are born. I mean, if a player like Freak can come up huge in this final half of play, he'll anchor himself in school history as one of the greats to ever play the game.
Shaw, he's in at 3. Martin is out there with Keefe, and it's Splitter in at the 5 spot. And for the Badgers, they've got Decker. Hill is out there with Hawkins. Then it's Kaminsky, and it's Evans in at the power forward. Now here is Hill. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. He kicks it to Decker. Pass to Hawkins. Here's Evans. Clock at 6. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Evans has got the game tied up here for the Badgers.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Here's Shaw. Splitter sets a screen, and Freak throws it down.
And guys, one big story that we have in this championship game is that a guy like Freak could boost his draft stock quite a bit. A win here could catapult him up the big boards of a lot of teams.
And, you know, while it's just one game, scouts will get a chance to see how he plays on the big stage. Knowing a player is at his best when the lights are brightest is a big plus in GM's books.
And no matter who...
Shaw, he's in at small forward. Keith is out there with Martin, and it's Splitter in at the center, locking down the middle.
Just a great, great battle these two teams are waging here today.
Boy, it sure is, and I'm getting the sense that this game could end up being decided by just one or two plays down the stretch.
Now here's Freak. Evans with the rebound.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Some firepower, Clark, from this offense.
Yeah, Kevin, how about the air of confidence? I mean, they really look like they believe in what they're doing. And a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint, because those have been big.
UConn trails by 4. Day gets the screen from Shaw. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. Frank Kaminsky picks one up.
Unbelievable basket. I mean, giving up a lot of height there, but he was not to be denied.
Not when the game's hanging in the balance. That makes it a little different. He was going to get to the rim no matter who was standing in the way on that one.
Now here is Hill. Kicks to Evans. They set the pick. High post try. Huskies with the rebound.
This game's still very much up in the air. I mean, this is where you start to separate the men from the boys and where heroes are born.
And one team looking to ice the win, the other hoping to force OT. I think right now you lean on your stars and get the ball to Freak every chance you get to try and come away here with the title.
Day kicks to Freak. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And I hate to be critical, but it's as if there has been zero effort given on the defensive end.
Well, you know you like to be critical at times, Greg. You love a healthy debate.
Here's the Badgers with the ball. It's a one-point game. They set the screen. Here's Evans. No good. Great tee that time from Martin. UConn with the ball.
And what a journey it has been, really, for this whole team to make it to the college championship, especially for Freak. A few bumps in the road for him, but what a story.
Greg, you get the feeling that it's only the beginning. I mean, the way he plays and the accolades he has, I mean, you can see him having a long and productive career at the pro level.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through, Greg. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
Great job to get the bucket and to get to the line. When the game's on the line, you want your guys attacking like he did there.
Stolen by Decker. In transition, here come the Badgers. No good. And the Huskies going the other way now. 51 seconds left in this one. To the left wing. Here's Keith. They get the rebound. Splitter. Count.
They don't get any bigger than that basket.
They needed it, Greg, and he gave it to them.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the second half. Hawkins kicks to Decker. Good!
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
Here's Shaw. It's good. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And the Badgers with possession here. Evans outside. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. Time expires, and we're going to overtime.